Okay, so yesterday what we did was we replaced this rectangle drawing code with a single call to the shader. Ideally it would be instanced, but it seems like doing that in Raylib's a bit annoying, so we're gonna ignore that for now. But basically in the shader we just draw this whole rectangle, all three of these rectangles rather, um, with like the whole rounding and everything. And then just only in the CPU code do we do the triangles and the crosshair. Um, so that's pretty good. Um, what I want to do now is adjust the code to do it for this one as well in both modes. So we'll start with HSV mode for now. So that is going to be do slider mode. And we're basically going to get rid of this refill texture stuff. We're going to get rid of this HSV texture altogether. Don't see a reason to keep that sticking around. But we are still going to need to use some of this code here. So let's see. So this do slider code is going to have to get changed. Anything in here where we're just drawing rectangle, this whole thing can just be deleted, I think, to be honest. Same with all of this, so that's going to be good. And then all this collision stuff and text stuff will have to just stay around for now. Yeah, so we can actually get rid of some of this stuff, but let's start by doing if 0 on this block. And this should just disable those rectangles. So we will keep those around for now, just to show what we're doing. What we're going to want to do is probably copy the not this actually, it's this call here where we did all this. So that's going to be this whole thingy here. I'm going to grab this and we're going to go back to do slider mode. And then here we're going to put this. So we've got the background clearing. Don't need that twice. And we're going to do this. Now these regions, are going to be a little different here. So say we do the status bar after this, that's okay. We're going to copy this here for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to say so this is the full area actually. So if I comment out this part, it should still just be working for now. It's not. Oh right, because I commented out the do slider part. Yeah, it was dumb. Wait, why is that not working? That's weird. The do status bar is still just working. Are we like doing something really dumb in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's just comment out the do status bar part. I don't know what I broke there, to be honest. Oh, so one thing is that this actually should be happening. Um, so first of all, this could actually happen up here. It's like totally fine. Right, so this is wrong, that's why. So this should have been up here. It's just happening in the wrong order. Okay, so that's still working fine. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this order doesn't particularly matter. We just want to pass in this slider subrect. It's got to get advanced by the same amount. So we're gonna take our regions here. We're gonna have 4 regions this time, and it's gonna be slider scale bar dot position dot x is going to be the same for all of these. The position dot y is going to be changed. So this is going to be this one, then it's going to be well, technically we could just construct this. Let's just do it this way to make it readable. Well, it's not super readable to be honest. What we can do is we can pre-compute the width. So what we can do is actually do this. SS dot size dot h, and then the width is going to be, sorry, the not width, right r bound we can do this instead, and then we can do this is gonna be the Y step, and then for this we're gonna do for this we're doing the R bound. And then for this, it's going to be a bit more annoying. We're going to do the okay, so that is correct. Besides this should be 1, 2, 3. Go to that value. But we still have to do this do slider thing after. And then we don't actually need this anymore. We have the just put that outside. Because then we can use the Y step down here for this. Okay, so probably we can just uncomment some of this now. Actually, for now, we're just going to do this first, and it's going to be wrong. But it will show us any problems we have. So we're just going to do that here. Then we're going to say this is fine. The mode is this. Here we're sending 4 regions. And then for the colors, we need to send I think we only need to send the base color for all of these. Yeah, we just need to send the base color for all of these in this case. Be just that. Now we should probably also make sure this gets initialized, but I'll check that after. I'll move this where this happens after the fact. And then the rest of this should be that one. And then the size is the same thing. I'm a bit confused as to why this is not being completely broken. Because it shouldn't work yet. Oh, because for the mode's HSV. It still shouldn't work. Um, oh, because it's all completely off the screen because of this. Right. So if we just comment this out, let me see here. So, huh. Oops, we didn't want that. That's not the right rectangle to begin with. So first of all, that rectangle should be this. It's gonna be off now because of the. Uh, if this was just left as what it was, I think it won't be off, but let's just step this up and just see and make sure that it's not off. No, so that's correct. So those. So using SR as the region, that should all just be fine. Let's go to do slider and we're gonna get rid of the texture filling and whatever other nonsense is going on here. So let's just get rid of this mode. gonna delete this altogether for now. These should still be getting filled. And even we can get rid of these two things. We don't need those as well. So this is correct. It's just something here is going weird. I think we're gonna open up the old render doc. So let's have a look. Oh, interesting. This shouldn't even launch anymore, apparently. Cool. Yeah. So something we did here is completely wrong, obviously. And what that is a good question. So maybe what we actually want is to do the debugger. Let's go here and we'll just pause here and we're gonna run again. Let us quickly do. I don't know why this debugger just like lags the stream so much. Anyways, we're gonna do context to picker shader ID 0 loc 0. So we're coming in here before the shader's just ready. So I should have fixed that first. Actually, I don't even know if this is what the bug is. That's going to come out of there and it's going to go into possibly just here somewhere. So instead of doing that, we're going to do that and we're going to try to launch again and see if it still crashes randomly. Okay, no, so we're getting no crashing. So now we can use RenderDoc to give us a hand. So we're going to come in here and we're going to take a look at this is drawing that, then we're going to have this draw arrays here. Now this is for the second. This isn't even right. So this is here, draw elements 6. Here is where I should be looking. So program 39 presumably is our shader. You can't see that. How can I help you see that? So these are uniforms. The colors are fine. I mean, we only need the 0 color. We've only got 3 regions. That's weird. Why do we only have 3 regions? What happened there? Oh, it's because we're only using 3 regions. Right. But in any case, we look through here, there should be what is going on here? Texture 2D, no resource. Hello? That's obviously completely not correct. So we're not even bound to the correct texture, apparently. Let me see the do picker mode. Order are we doing things in here? I would assume it's the same thing. Picker texture. And then we do shader mode. I feel like this isn't even, why is this even working? I feel like this is where the rectangles, or the how is this even showing up? Like we're clearing the background here. How are those even showing up? What? Who knows? That's really weird. Anyways, so anyways, that's the same thing we just did for the other one. So like even if we just draw the yeah, that's gonna help me read that a little bit better. I don't know. I'm gonna open the shader though, and we're gonna. Oh, I see. No, that doesn't make sense. This mode's HSV mode. Um. Oh. Why are we getting those drawn? Oh no, that makes sense. Never mind. Yeah, this is weird. Oops, sorry. In render doc, what did we just get in there for the color mode? It's one, which is um the HSV mode. That's kind of strange. So first of all, there should be let's do RGB first, and then we will sort out the other one. So this code is going to be kind of similar. Except for these mixing parts. So here we're going to do yeah, so 0 for the red to 1 for the red. Is kind of ugly. You can do that for all of these so that it's the same thing going on here, so we know what's going on. Except this region here should be 1. Okay, so here we're gonna do none of these need these color W parts. And finally, this will be round 3. I'm getting rid of that, getting rid of that, getting rid of this. It's gonna be color. Definitely there's a mistake here. Shift redeclared. Right, I think we need this in both shaders, so that's okay. I can go out there. So that one's still working, and then this is not working necessarily. I don't think it is actually, because we're still drawing that. So do slider. This function, and we're gonna get rid of this whole part as well. Okay, so that's still a problem. I'm seeing something there though. Kind of implies to me that part of the thing is just off. I don't know what that is. Render doc. Right, so let us take a look. So this, see, like this has some weird line here. Pipeline state, fragment shader. So we got all 4 regions this time. They look reasonable. Those other colors don't really matter. They're just, I don't know why they're even showing up. So only things that seems to me like the wrong texture is just bound, which is really weird. Texture 36 is I mean, presumably this should still work though. That one is wrong. But that should not be why, that shouldn't even, I mean, that's probably why this is showing up here, even though it's completely incorrect. This code would also be much, much nicer if this could be made instanced. Not really sure what that line is. That line's like really weird. So I guess we can check here and see where that line shows up. It does show up from the shader, so there's something in the shader that's just weird going on. I know, I think I know. So this is horizontally. This should be horizontally scaled, which means this should be um Z. Z and X. And then all of these should be X as well. Just go over these one by one. So this one, good. Position X. Good. X. Good. X. And down here, Z and X. 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 That's part of the problem. I don't know if it's the whole problem. Now this is like this is the HSV, this is the, everything's just off. So that's the alpha one, it's way up there for some reason. Wonder if this region, these regions are like somehow inverted. What are those weird circles? What? Hello? That is R. It's just like still in the wrong. Are like the starting positions not correct for the texture that's bound? Like the X position's correct, it's just the Y position's like not correct. Like I thought I checked that. So if you go here and you just draw. Let's start with 1. The Y position is just offset now. Let me just think in the shader here quickly. It's possible that the shader is doing it. Um, so if I make this like really big, what happens? Nothing. It's like the wrong way. I think I'm just doing something dumb here. Like, why is this still only showing the 1? It's also not rounded. That's weird. Does seem to be shading correctly, changing correctly. Um, it seems like everything is offset incorrectly. Like which which this size. This should be the total size. That's correct. I'd like to see why, like I can't get the green to show up. That's really weird. So, oh, that's part of the problem. This should be drawing the whole rectangle. Like if I do this now, it should just black out the whole thing. No. Oh, because the starting position's wrong. Just comment out this code again. That doesn't even make sense. So, right. Yeah, sorry, this is not the rect that we want. We want the total rect. Yeah, we want this rect. And then we want this to be this one, and we care to this. And this should be the total rect size. So now we can see that there's something going on here. And that is correct, except they are flipped. We can just redraw this. And they're all offset as well. Are they all offset like that? They're like offset above. And the border width is wrong. So it's like completely flipped, which is weird, but okay, so that's fine. It's just the offset. I think it should be the hello X Bunny Bobby and Mew Henning Hen May. How are you? So actually, does this work in this mode now? So this mode is oh the border is correct actually in that mode. That's weird. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to figure out some weird offset issue here. Um, I mean, okay, yeah, that makes sense actually. The HSV mode shouldn't really be working, so that's fine. Um, okay, so just need to figure out why there's like a weird offset towards the top. Think this starting position and end position need to have that possibly added to them. Let's just do this. Oops, I did something dumb. Not quite that. Also that pushed it up the wrong direction. Oh, I just pushed it up the wrong direction, right? Possibly this is correct. Nope. Nope, that's almost correct. So what is this subregion? Let me see here. So let's see. We don't need this here anymore at all, to be honest. Um, SR and SS. So this part is fine. It's just like this maybe needs to not be. If I fudge with this, right, it shifts everything. Okay, that puts these where they're supposed to be. It just, I need to do this for the other, need to do that after I do the, this. Nope, that's not right. That's really confusing. Why is that like offset to the bottom? Um, I feel like some of these numbers here might be a little weird, and that's probably the problem. So we need to know the step size between these. So like the so this is correct for these ones, but for these ones it's not. And also put it back up there. Yeah, these coordinates are like flipped, which is kind of annoying. Um so let me see here. Where is like the bottom of the texture? Let's say we um start this one at 0. Yeah, so this is counting up, but I think the other coordinates are going the other direction. It's probably part of the problem here. Um, so what that means is that we need to draw this lines here. I want to see where this thing falls at the end. It's completely getting covered by something, I guess. Or it's completely off the screen, I'm not sure. sure which one it is. Yeah, so it would be like completely out of the texture at that point. I mean, technically, I could construct these on the fly with based on these rectangles. So let's just try that for a second here. So this is going to be 16, and then we're going to fill this out. We're going to comment this part out. Including this, and we're just going to fill this exact thing out here. So we're going to say that regions I times 4 plus 0 1, 2, 3 equals. So we're going to move this thing into here for now. Sr dot position dot y plus star dot size dot height. I'm gonna try that. So that inverts it, and it puts it in the wrong place. Possibly this is what I wanted. Not quite. So I'm seeing that these these circles here are actually kind of in the right place, but not really. Oh, that's funny looking. Don't need this, don't need this. Uh, that doesn't work at all. So why are the coordinates for this thing not how they're supposed to be? See, it's like that's not even it's not just like off by a little. Like it's not um so at the end here, we know what the position dot y. We just do this. Let's try just doing this, and we're gonna try just drawing that one specially. So for the alpha, we're just gonna do the alpha specially here. We're gonna do SRA dot position dot x, SRA dot position dot y. I'm like seeing it show up way in the wrong place. Like the size here is just it's cause like this shader. I feel like maybe it's cause like in the shader I'm treating it as the opposite direction. That'd be in these tests. So hmm. That's quite interesting. So that is just ending up in the center of that. That doesn't make any sense. Uh, that does not make any sense. just see. I just want to make sure I understand what's going on here. Yeah, the start y needs to be moved down by some amount. And it's not that amount. Like, this is super jank and it's not correct. Why, why? Why does this even, like, this isn't correct, but it's closer than what it was. So that's really weird. So let's see. I think the reason why the border is actually do know why the border doesn't get drawn. Um, it was because this color W thing was actually necessary for drawing the border. Oops. We just reload this, we'll draw the border. But we need to figure out why the offset is so weird. That's all I really care about now. Well, obviously, it's all I care about now because the other mode will be easy. You just move some stuff around here quickly to make this a bit more clear what's going on here. So first of all, I can simplify this whole thing by doing um, just for now, I'm just gonna call this RGB mode color, and it's gonna take a back to position and a int IDEX. Hold on. It's gonna take an int IDEX and it's gonna give you back the color for that position. But we need to take the one that's not 0. Oh, right, never mind. So if this position IDEX This shift can come up here. Well, just clean this up quickly so that it's not as much of a giant ugly mess. Okay, so this looks fine to me. This should be result. We're just gonna take the maximum of all of these. So yeah, the pixel can only fall in one region. So all the regions will be 0. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the let's do this for now. Oops. Okay, so that should be good for that part. Theoretically, if I didn't completely break everything, which I did. Yeah, by typing the wrong thing there. Wait, hold on. Uh, wait, what? It doesn't even make sense. What is going on? Why is this like... I have no idea what I just broke. It doesn't even make sense. So um, I'm very confused to how this is even doing this. Let's get rid of this. Let's go back. Actually, let me copy this. Uh, I think the maximum computes the maximum of them individually. Oh yeah, duh. That's the only way that would even make sense. Right. Is it the maximum length of them all? I think it. Let me think then. I don't know if I can use this. That makes this annoying. This is basically what you could do though if it was instanced. You could just do this. Um, yeah, I don't know if I can do this because it's not. I'm just gonna cancel that then for now. Okay, so let's figure out why these rectangles are in the wrong positions and not get distracted. Do slider mode. The start Y here should be wait, is that just what it is? Wait, I think that is right because the you just look at this code again. Um Get slider subrect. No, that doesn't make any sense. That's just some random value that works. It happens to work. but it like always works, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't know why that works, to be honest. I'll look into that. I want to fix this one first. So to do this, we need to actually have gonna be the same thing as before. So do the same thing here. We're gonna do 0, 1. Sliders, picker. And we're gonna need another thing here that's just the mode, which was here before, but I deleted it because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So we need to set that, and then we need to do let's go into here. We've got some things here. We need to do mode ID as well. Then in here, what we need to do is say switch U mode, which is not, yeah, it is here. So we're going to switch on U mode and case CPM picker case CPM sliders. In slider mode, we do this. So let's just copy all of this. Let's just copy this out of here for now, even though only the one mode is correct. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna it's this code in that mode. Result, 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 Okay, so that is correct. That one. Besides, we need to take this shift to both of them. Okay, and then so this is gonna be good. We're gonna do picker mode, position, slider mode. Okay, so that's looking fine for that part, and then not there for now. Let's go in here and correct everything where this should be result. So this first change should keep working for the picker, but not for the other one. Close and reopen this. Yeah, exactly. So works fine here. Is expected. So then we need to actually sign and grab this. So actually I need to close this quickly. And we're gonna do in here, we need to grab the mode ID when we're doing this. And then we need to do so in slider mode, we need to set here we need to do so that should fix the RGB one, not the HSV. So now we just need to program the HSV in the shader for that mode, which shouldn't be too difficult here. Technically speaking, we shouldn't be doing this. We should do not that for one. So we should actually just not have that switch at all, and we should just do For this one, this. Okay, so that looks fine. And then this one actually doesn't matter. It's the same either way. Then up here for these other ones, it's gonna be wait, isn't it always the same and then it's just here where it changes? Why is this like hello? What is this jank that's going on? So this just works right correctly. And then we go back here and it's like jank again. Oh, because the uniform, right. That's funny. Um, yeah, yeah. We need to set the uniform properly each time. Blah, 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 blah. Do slider mode. We're gonna grab these two lines. So there's still like some stuff I'd like to clean up, I think, but so far this is working not too bad. So now if we do this, change this, and we go here, and it's not totally jank. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that is gonna be a good place to stop for tonight, I think. Um, so to summarize what we just did is we took the code that was we took the code. So before we were drawing this whole texture using like CPU side code in Raylib, and we've removed all that, and instead now these sliders are just drawn entirely in the shader, the same shader that draws these sliders. Um, Now it could be optimized. The shader itself could be like shrunk down quite a bit if I just used instance rendering. However, Raylib did not set that up correctly. So I will probably submit a patch for that and see if it gets accepted. But if it doesn't, I might hack my own instance rendering nonsense together so that I can just do it correctly. And it will cut the shader code down by like a substantial margin because instead of doing like all these checks for different regions, you only check the single region for that instance. And then that will be good to go for that. So yeah, so now that this is being drawn in the shader, it's quite a bit Hopefully it's like slightly less CPU load because we don't have to do a bunch of stupid stuff in the CPU code. And there's no reason why this can be like rendered every time when you're drawing the shader, right? So, um, yeah, so that's pretty good. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.